Hello, my online learners. Let me introduce to you the first assignment. It's worth 5% and it's due on February the 4th. You can hand it in early if you wish. And it is to look at your study skills and to find a new method of helping you study and learn your material. So when you go on to Blackboard, this assignment is found under the side, under assignments. And you'll see here's a printable link if you want to go to my Google Drive and print off the link, because this is kind of hard to read. What I want you to do is there are some three attached videos. And quite often when you go online, people have the ideal way for you to learn or effective study ways. And I would like you to either look at one of the videos and look at these different skills. So the skills we're looking at are flashcards, something called the Cornell method of notes, or an active textbook reading. Ideally, choose something you haven't done before. But the whole idea of this is to execute a study method, and then I want you to evaluate it and tell me what's good about it, what's bad about it, and what you'd change for your learning style. So first thing you need to do is choose one of them, either the flashcards, the Cornell method, or the active textbook, and then execute it. If you're doing the flashcards, I want 10 done exactly as the video says. Or do the Cornell reading exactly as it says, and I want you 2 pages of notes and do it exactly as the video says. Or active reading, exactly as the video says. And if you're looking for active reading, there is a worksheet down here that goes with it. Okay, so have a look, and I want you to execute it exactly as the expert in the video says. So that's what you're doing, and it can be on one body system in this unit, and make it on testable material. So this is actually what you can use to study for this unit. Then I want you to evaluate the experience, and so there's 2 parts. The first part is the assignment that you've created, a hard copy of flashcards or the notes or the reading. And then when you evaluate it, I want you to discuss whether this method improved your knowledge of the material. So was it good to help you learn? And then from what you learned about the studying in this pilot study method, reflect on the good aspects. What was helpful? Then C, I want you to reflect on the negative or the bad aspects that weren't helpful. Then part of C is also, if you're going to use it again, what would you modify to make it useful for you? Okay, there is a rubric. The rubric can be found by going into, if you click assignment at the top, and then here it says view rubric. It's worth 5%. So the first one will be about your study aid. Did you, let's go, if you go to this view mode and I do it. The study aid, is it clear? Is it readable? Now make sure if you're scanning it and sending it to me, it's also clear and readable. So if I can't read it, it's no matter what it looked like originally, it needs to be handed in so I can read it. And did you follow the format in the video? Did you go through the details there? Then the other thing I want you to read, so that's 2 marks. And then 2 marks is how insightful was the study method for you? So I want you to reflect here and discuss. So don't just say good or bad. Tell me why, tell me how, tell me what was the good thing. Reflect, and it needs to be a personal reflection in terms of what you found. Was it useful? Was it too much time? Was it a waste of your time? Did you spend a lot of time doing something that wasn't valuable? Okay, make sure you reflect on the good. And then the last one is present the criticism or the critique on what you found difficult, what wasn't helpful. And then the last part of that is tell me how you would improve it for your studying method. And you can start this early. It does take some time to do it well, so please do not rush it. And then when you go to hand it in, you will click on that, and it's important that, so you clicked on the title. Then if you look down here, when you submit it, so you can submit it or you can attach files here. So if you scanned it, you can attach it and send it in. And please attach them all in one submission. You have up to 4 attempts in case you make mistakes, because quite often a lot of people do when sending it in. Okay? And that's due on the 4th. No lates. Any questions? We'll talk about this during the course. We'll talk about during our sync class, and then it's pretty straightforward. And if you find another video on something else that's a new study method, let me know. But the whole idea is to look at what is effective for you to study, what's the good, what's the bad, and how would you personalize it. Okay? Good job.